what I want to know is how they greeted you. I want to see, did they say, how you doing? And all this kind of stuff. I want to see how long it took them to get to you. I want to know if they offered any prices that they offered to demonstrate the car. Then on the bottom, I also want you to notate, did they do a TO? Did they bring out another manager or another salesman to talk to you? Okay, when you try to leave, because that's the point when that should happen. Okay? I want to make sure if they don't offer their card to you, ask for their business card. We'll make sure we get their business card. Okay? And then we'll share the experiences with class tomorrow. Okay? I'll ask you some questions. And then you'll write down there things that you thought about them and if you buy a car from them or not. Okay? Everybody get that? All right. Now, where does he going? I told him I needed the videotapes on. Hey, Chris. Oh, he's on the phone. I didn't hear it ring. He must have it on vibrate. Because what I'm going to do is show you, I make mistakes too, so I might goof up, but show you what I consider and I don't do canned speeches. I want you to be yourself, use your own personality. There's just a couple things. There's a few things, and write this on your first step, things that you do. Okay, that you must get in there. And you all are going to have to practice and practice and practice this. Because this step right here is what tells me whether or not you're going to be able to sell cars or not. Okay? Believe it or not, this is, when you're interacting with other people, this is the point that tells me whether you're going to be able to sell cars or not. Because this is the most important step. All right, now, you're going to make sure that you welcome the customer. You're going to say, welcome to Rusty Eck Ford, whatever, wherever you're working. Okay? You are also going to make sure that when you're going to tell them your first and last name and make sure you get their first and last name. Never just tell them your first name. Never assume that you can call a person by their first name. This is psychology also, ladies and gentlemen. Because when I want you to always ask them, and you prefer to go by Krista or Miss Doofy.
Dolphin.
Oh, sorry.
He's a Ronald Ragan.
Okay, so that's how I want you to do that. I want to make sure, because once they answer that question and they say, oh, you can call me Ron, psychologically they put you up in their friends and family circle, what I call it. That's my analogy, okay? You're not a car salesman at that point. Because when you make that first impression, now before you go shake hands and greet a person, you're going to see what I do, and I want you doing the same thing. I want you greeting a person, I don't want you to talk anything about a car. Nothing about it, okay? I don't want you jumping right in, oh, what kind of car are you driving, what kind of payments, this and that. I want you to be totally what they don't expect, okay? Also, there is one thing that we're going to do while you're shaking their hand and it's going up and down, and I'll show you here in a minute. I want you to ask, are you here for the big sale? If you do this correctly, this is actually a subliminal. Let me ask you a question, Krista. Mm-hmm. If you wanted a new car stereo, and you're calling around car stereo places, and you go, yeah, this is Al Stereos, yeah, we got one of them, yeah, we got one of them too, yeah, oh yeah, like it'd be the little badger, Al stock, nope, Al stock, okay. So then you call up Ron Ragan Stereos, you call them about our big sale.
There you go.
Where do you think you're going to go buy a car stereo?
To you because you have a sale. You've
been programmed and conditioned all your life that sales is the place to go. That's under it's branded in your subconscious part of your mind. I'm going to tell you. I won't mention which one because sometimes they watch my videos. So, one of my sisters takes me to this sale deal. So she says it's a sale. And I was there like 3 months prior. And she goes, it's a buy one, get one free. And I'm going, sis, 2 months ago this thing was half price. Now it's double the price. That's why I'm getting one free.
Yeah.
She goes, oh, you're being negative. No, this is a big sale. See? So when you do it correctly, and I show you how to do it, you can make it basically to where it is a subliminal. And you're stressing urgency. There's a gentleman, like I told you, I took pieces from every different trainer, different managers, and put them in here that fit for me. Everything that I tell you and every action that I tell you is not going to work for your personality, might not work for that customer's buying mode. This is not an exact science. You have to be street smart also at this, okay? You have to know that there's certain people that if you don't play the game, in other words, what they call the back and forth, you won't sell them a car. Yeah. Because they don't feel they got a good deal. Okay? Then there's some people, if you do that, you won't sell them a car. Because they feel, quit playing with it. Okay? So you have to learn. You are the sales manager's eyes and ears. You have to think and adapt on your feet. We have to try to do everyone the same way, but trust me and believe me when I tell you, you can't sell every customer the same way. Predominantly, you can get enough control eventually, because it's your own family. You're not going to let your family lead you around, right?
Right.
So hopefully what you do is you get enough common ground, find that 6 degrees of separation to where you have that control, to where they're going to do it in your mode. Okay? But I'm not naive enough to tell you and to believe that every customer is the same way, because they're not. But if it becomes a pattern and every customer you've got has to have a price, has to have this, then there's a problem with you. Okay? There's a problem somewhere in your step to the sale that if there's some reason that every customer's asking for a price. Got to have a price for each car. There's something you're doing wrong. Okay? So at all times, this is your own business. When you come into work each morning, you should come in to work with the mind thought of, okay, what am I going to do to sell a car today? Okay, because you need to think. Because back in the day, when I sold cars, if I didn't sell a car, I didn't get any money. I didn't get guaranteed minimum wage or anything. If I didn't sell a car, I didn't eat. Okay, so. And I guess that's maybe why I'm a gambler. I was always gambling on myself every day. All right. But that's it. It's your own business. Here, I tell you what, real quick, I'm going to show you. Let's say I act like you guys are a group of investors. I'm going to make you partners into my company here at Rusty X Ford. This is my company. All right. Is this the good one? All right. Look, I'm going to go ahead. And I'm going to pay the $8 million for the franchise for Ford for have that blue oval up there. Okay. I'm going to pay that. Don't worry about that. I don't want that from you all. Okay. All right? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pay another $10 million to get the land and have the building built. Okay? Don't worry about that. I got you. Okay? I'm still going to make you my partner.
Right on.
All right? Now, various expenses for the $100,000 line machines, all that, service department, all the equipment they need out there. I'm going to probably pay another $4 million for all the parts and service stuff that we're going to need, and that's probably on the low side, actually. You fill the stock at the park and as many units this place sells. All right, so what about here? $22 million. I'm going to pay all that money. Don't worry about it. And each month, I'm going to pay to keep the lights on, give you internet access, give you any kind of paperwork you need, give you phone service. Okay, I'm going to also spend at least $100,000 to $200,000 a month in advertising to help get you some customers for your business in here. Okay. Now here's what I'm going to pay probably. I'm going to imagine that this store is probably right at $1 mil. I would say at least, but probably on the light side, isn't it? Mm-hmm. $1 million a month for all expenses, overhead, financing. The interest on these cars are on a lot. They ain't free. All right? I'm going to take care of all this. Now, of course, I'm going to be paying monthly notes on this, so this is all the money I'm putting out. I'm going to put this out continuously, every month. Here's what I'm going to do. If you'll go in business with me and I pay all this out, I'm going to give you 25% profit of every car that rolls off this lot that you sell. How about that? How's that work? Well, that's the way it is, ladies and gentlemen. When you come to work here each day, okay, you have no overhead. You sell a car, you get 25% of the commission. And you get all the way, I think you believe, go all the way stair-step up to 35%. Now, here, when you first start out, you have a choice. You can go on the probation pay, the 90-day pay, which is $1,800, I believe, a month, plus $100 a car. Or you can choose to go off that and say, no, I want my percentage, which some of my salespeople do. But once you go off it, you can't go back. You can't, because obviously that's a lack of confidence. Oh, well, I thought I was going to sell cars. Oh, no, I can't sell cars. I'm going to go back on that guarantee. Because I'm going to tell you, you'll find out after you do your homework, this is not rocket science. Okay? You're going to find out there's a lot of oxygen thieves out there. They're stealing our good air. And they're making an average of $57,000, $80,000 a year doing so. With about $30,000 in benefits. Okay? Easiest thing in the world. Where in life can you have an opportunity like that to where you're automatically in the black as soon as the first day you start? No business I know of. All right. Shay. See that little stereo deal over there?
Yes.
Just stand over there, act like you're a customer, and that's a car, and you're looking at it, okay? Now, it is a little bit different on this car lot when you're working here. You won't see people out in the lot. They have to come in through the door, so most of our salespeople, like, it's like it's going through a shark-infested waters when you walk in the doors there. They're right there waiting for you. But I'm going to show you how my greetings go. And I don't care if it is coming in the door. I want you to do it kind of the same way. So just remember the do's that I want you to do, and hopefully I'll do this right and not get it wrong. So you need to make sure to videotape the whole meet and greet, and then when we get them back, I want to videotape each one of theirs. All right? Because before they get their interviews, I'm also going to show the managers their videotape of how they role play. Okay? So like I said, this is what determines if you're going to make it in the car business. And I know some of you will be nervous. You'll get a second chance tomorrow or whatever. Okay? But just remember, don't be nervous. I know it's new and you're going to have to practice. So we practice tonight. I'm going to give you time. I'm going to give you 20 minutes to practice with each other. You're going to pair up and practice with each other. Okay? All right. Hello. Wow, it is a gorgeous day out here today. You don't talk, or you lying?
Beautiful day. I thought you was going to.
Look. Hey, over there. We can't meet yet. But a lot of customers will do that. A lot of customers will come right up. He's a real friendly customer. He's coming right up here like that. I don't want you to do the handshake that fast. Because here's what happens. Once you're shaking hands with somebody, that's when they're putting their first impression, they're putting it right in the subconscious part of their brain. So I want you to stand back and talk to them back here and plant positive seeds first. I want you to try to just do one thing. Ready? You guys ready? Start this over. Ready? Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Wow, I'm doing great. And you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Wow, I tell you what, this is a beautiful day. What in the world? Ooh, where'd you get that tie? That is nice.
Well, I bought that the other day.
You bought it, huh?
Sure.
It wasn't like one of them gift ties like I'm wearing, huh?
No.
Oh, yeah. You ever get them gift ties?
No.
Yeah.
Do you think it goes good with the shirt?
Yeah. Looks real good. You got the color match in there. Where'd you get that at?
I got that at Kohl's.
You're a little buff there. You play any sports in your life? Or?
I work out a little bit.
Work out a little bit? Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I'm Ronald Ragan Jr., sir, and you are?
Shay.
Shay. Van Kirk? Now, we prefer me to call you Shay or Mr. Van Kirk?
You can call me Shay.
Okay. Shay, welcome to Rusty Eck Ford. Are you here for the big sale?
No, I'm not. I'm just here to look around.
Great. I tell you what. Now, I'm brand new, so if there's any questions that you have that I can't answer, I will find the answer out for you, okay? Because I'm your salesperson.
Excellent.
Okay, great. Okay? That's how I want it to go. You don't say, and a lot of times you can have them on whatever. Because a lot of times I'll just, out of the blue, I'll say, wow, that's an unusual accent, or you're not from this area. You try to find out maybe where they're from, or if they are from here, and say, oh, cool, I have a good friend that's down here. And I was born in Kansas, does that count? You know, whatever it may be. Okay? Try to find common ground. Don't make it real long. We're going to condense it, but I want you to get the drift. And when you're out there, it's only going to be a lot different than in here. You'll know what to say, and you'll make whatever up, you know. Just be nice. Try to find out about them, you know, married, single, whatever. You know, if it's a female, you men don't ask too many personal questions like that off the bat because it's going to be like you're trying to hit on them. Okay? And don't start asking them all about their kids and stuff because then it's going to think like you're a pedophile. Okay? You have to use your brain and know when you can start asking them type of questions. Okay? They'll give you the body language. We were all born with a God-given gift, the body language. Have you ever seen two babies that just all of a sudden they're talking or whatever, and it seems like they have their own conversation, they're in their own world? Okay? Well, it's true. We don't use it routinely, so we lose it. We don't use it no more. Okay? So everything else that's programmed in your brain, you know, went out. It's still in there somewhere. So I want everybody to make sure tonight when you go home to get on YouTube. Not on Google, but get on YouTube and search body language during negotiating. Okay? Body language will tell you a lot. For you men, do not have your hands in your pockets when you're talking to a customer. Oh, definitely no folded arms. Okay? You don't have your hands. You either have your hands your side of your palms open, or the best way is standing at ease. Because that shows confidence. That exudes confidence. Okay? But that right there, that's negative. That will make a lot of people, that tells people you're closed-minded at the moment. Okay? The way people, if like she's leaned in forward, then if it was in sales, she's interested in what I have to say, and she's open to negotiations. That's what her body language is. Okay? So.
What about this one?
It says that you're comfortable and you're eager to get started, is what it tells me. All right. How many of you did I ask if you were certain animals and stuff, fish or whatever? How many of you did I get most of them right?
You got all but one on me. It was still a cat though, so it's technically not wrong.
Right, most of the time it's alive, so it's still.
I said jaguar.
You're so evil.
Most people say eagle. Most people say eagle. I had a couple that didn't, but I nailed one of them. I missed one.
Robin.
Yeah, I had a robin I missed. I had a cardinal and I had a falcon. I had a hawk this week too. Yeah, I got them, but the guy that said robin I didn't get. I took him because he was military and everything.
Well, you wouldn't expect a robin out of all birds.
And you wouldn't expect a male that's been in the military. Normally, that's going to, especially if he's in the Air Force, it's going to be a falcon or an eagle. I mean, because but he wasn't. He was a robin. Blew me away. Not here today.
You know what's really funny, and I was gonna mention it yesterday when I was here and you were asking me those questions. But when I first and I usually typically only do it like if a guy is asking me on a date or something on the date. That's one of the first questions I ask him is, if you could be any animal, what would it be? And
What if he says shark?
shark, I do.
That's not an animal though.
No, but people, I judge their reactions off of like how in my mind I think, oh well, maybe they said this because of this, or they said this because they're not, that confident in this area of their life, or this, that, and that's what I do on dates. First dates. That's why I laughed.
All right, so we know she's a weirdo.
Yeah.
All right, Krista. All right, so everyone watch what I did?
Breakdown.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I'm giving you, let's see, what time is it? It's basically 1 o'clock. I'm giving you till 20 minutes after 1. Okay? Actually, I'll give you till 1:30. Okay, 1:30, that's almost 40 minutes. Okay? 40 minutes, but you all better just, you can take 10 minutes of it as a break, but the rest of it, you better be practicing role playing, okay? I don't want to hear nothing about a car, nothing. I want you to find a common ground, talk about anything other than a car deal, because you act like you're not even on the car lot, okay? I want you to remember that you're not rushing up to that girl at the bar and saying, can I have your phone number? Okay? So don't rush up to shake that hand. Stand back, try to get some common ground, don't pounce on them. If you do shake your hand, then step back. It was hard to do with him. He kept walking towards me. Go like this, All right? So keep that in mind. Make sure to try to, I know some of it seems like it's so long. Now, you can wait to ask the part now you prefer to call you Shay or, whatever it is the last name is. You can wait till after the handshake to ask him that too. Okay? You don't have to put it in all like I did on the handshake. Okay? I don't want you to be, but I want you to just remember to get these certain things in. Okay, it's not a word track. It's not a canned speech. The only thing, and I don't want you unless they tell you, like he just said no, I wasn't here for the big sale. Okay, that's why I didn't go on about it. Okay, because unless they ask you, no, tell me about it. Okay, because if they say tell me about it, you start talking about it, now you've made it conscious. Okay, I just shut up and didn't say anything. He just said no. Okay. But most people will go ahead and just automatically say yes, because especially if you do it at that timing when you're doing this. And subconsciously, if you do it fast enough to where you get their name and you're welcome to Rusty at 4 and are here for the big sale, you say it that quick. They're still registering your name and making sure they don't get it wrong when they address you next time. So you've got the conscious on that. So when you ask them, we're here for the big sale and doing this, they just automatically say yes most of the time. So you can actually get a subliminal in on a person. And then, and don't ever bring it up unless they ask you to tell me about it. And if they do, then that's when you say, because every car dealership is always having a big sale because the manufacturers always have different rebates and incentives. So if they do say no, tell me about it. Say, well, Mr. Customer, just like I did, I'm brand new. Okay, I know there's different rebates and incentives depending on the make and model of car you choose. So if there's any questions I can't answer, I'll find out the answer for you because I'm your salesperson. But be easy, I'm brand new now. Okay? That's what you use. Okay? So, all right?
Okay.
Break!